time paired up with yet another Roadrunner 7.
Enter the realm of ultra-rare Mopar machines, where low production and wild performance defined legends. These aren't just cars. They're one-of-a-kind powerhouses built for speed, luxury, or pure experimentation. From HEMI Darts to Viper-powered trucks, each tells a story of bold engineering and fearless design. Forget what's common. This is about the rarest, rawest creations ever made. Get ready for the most elusive rides ever built. We've reached the pinnacle of Mopar legend, the 1970 Plymouth HEMI Cuda convertible. This car isn't just rare, it's a true icon, sitting at the very top of the muscle car hierarchy. When Plymouth unleashed the redesigned Cuda in 1970, it was built to dominate the streets, drag strips, and dealerships. The heart of this beast was a 426 cubic inch HEMI V8 engine, delivering 425 horsepower, paired with either a 4-speed manual or a 3-speed automatic transmission. Its aggressive look featured shaker hoods, bold side stripes, hood pins, dual exhaust, and an unmistakable stance. Only 14 of these HEMI convertibles were produced, and just 9 were sold in the US, making it one of the rarest Mopars ever. Today, it commands millions at auction and represents a time when performance came first. More than a car, it's a symbol of raw power, bold design, and Mopar's untamed spirit, a true automotive legend. The 1969 Dodge Charger Daytona HEMI is a car so extreme it was literally banned from NASCAR. Built with one mission, to win, it featured a long aerodynamic nose cone and a towering rear wing, engineered for high-speed domination on tracks like Talladega and Daytona. Under its wind-sculpted body sat a 426 cubic inch HEMI V8 engine, rated at 425 horsepower. Paired with a 4-speed manual or heavy-duty automatic transmission. This wasn't just a race car, it was a street-legal missile. To meet NASCAR rules, Dodge had to build 500 road versions, producing just 503 in total. Of those, only 70 came equipped with the HEMI, making it incredibly rare. Visually, it was like nothing else on the road, with pop-up headlights, a flush rear window, and that iconic 18-inch rear wing. Today, the Charger Daytona HEMI stands as a symbol of bold innovation and unfiltered speed, a true myth in metal and a legend of American performance. The 1971 Plymouth GTX 446 barrel 4-speed was a final salute to the golden era of muscle cars.
Put your foot down.
As rising insurance costs and stricter emissions loomed, Plymouth wasn't ready to surrender. The GTX, equipped with the 446 barrel V8 and 3 2-barrel carburetors, was rated at 390 horsepower, though real-world performance suggested much more. Paired with a rare 4-speed manual transmission, this car delivered an intense driver-focused experience. Each gear change unleashed raw power and pure attitude. The styling matched the muscle, featuring loop bumpers, sculpted lines, and vibrant high-impact colors. Inside, a pistol grip shifter and rally gauges added to its performance feel. By 1971, few buyers opted for this high-performance setup, especially with the manual transmission, making these models extremely rare today.
Roadrunner right in time paired up with yet another Roadrunner 72 model of Jim Leach.
The 1971 GTX 446 barrel 4-speed stands as a powerful symbol of Mopar's last stand, a rare and roaring time capsule from the peak of American muscle. The 1967 Dodge Coronet WO23 Superstock was a purpose-built drag racing machine, engineered for all-out quarter-mile dominance. This wasn't your average Coronet. It was a factory lightweight, stripped of unnecessary features and packed with pure performance. Under the hood sat the legendary 426 cubic inch HEMI V8, officially rated at 425 horsepower, but widely known to produce much more. Built with race-spec internals and dual carburetors, it delivered explosive torque and speed. Dodge removed anything non-essential: radio, rear seats, insulation, even aluminum parts were used to save weight. The car came with either a heavy-duty automatic or a 4-speed manual transmission and a sure grip rear end to handle the massive power. With only about 55 units produced, mostly for professional racers, the W023 became too fast for some amateur classes. Today, it stands as one of the rarest, most respected Mopar drag cars ever made, a raw, untamed symbol of muscle-era extremes. The 1971 Chrysler 300 Hearst Edition was a bold blend of muscle and luxury, built in extremely limited numbers. A collaboration between Chrysler and Hearst Performance, this unique model offered the power of a muscle car with the comfort of a full-size cruiser. Under the hood sat a 440 cubic inch TNT V8 engine, producing 375 horsepower, paired with a heavy-duty TorqueFlite automatic transmission. Designed more for high-speed highway dominance than drag racing, it offered smooth, commanding performance. Its spinnaker white paint with gold accents, fiberglass hood scoop, Hearst emblems, and semi-fastback roofline gave it unmistakable presence. Inside, it featured leather bucket seats, a console shifter, and upscale trim. Only 501 units were ever built, making it one of Chrysler's rarest high-performance models. The 1971 Chrysler 300 Hearst Edition remains a symbol of Mopar's ability to combine brute force with refinement, an unforgettable chapter in the muscle car era. The 1970 Dodge Super Bee HEMI 4-speed was a no-nonsense muscle machine built for performance and attitude. Designed for blue-collar buyers who craved raw power, it offered maximum speed at a budget-friendly price. In 1970, it received updated styling, bold paint options, and a lineup of aggressive engines. The top-tier choice was the 426 cubic inch HEMI V8, conservatively rated at 425 horsepower, but known to produce much more. Paired with a 4-speed manual transmission and a pistol grip shifter, it delivered a hands-on, intense driving experience. Each gear change was brutal and satisfying. This car was made to be driven hard. Out of thousands built that year, only 32 were equipped with both the HEMI and the 4-speed combo, making it exceptionally rare. Today, the 1970 Dodge Super Bee HEMI 4-speed stands as a symbol of unfiltered Mopar muscle, unrefined, unapologetic, and built to dominate the streets with pure, unrelenting force. The 1966 Dodge Dart HEMI Lightweight was one of Dodge's most ferocious factory-built sleepers. It looked like a simple compact car, but was created solely to dominate the drag strip. Beneath the hood sat the legendary 426 cubic inch race V8, producing over 500 horsepower in race trim. This was no ordinary engine. It was the same power plant used in NASCAR and Superstock competition. To keep it fast, Dodge stripped everything unnecessary: aluminum fenders, lightweight panels, no heater, no soundproofing, and minimal interior made it a pure performance machine. Even the battery was moved to the trunk for better balance. Only 50 units were ever made, all sent directly to racers, not showrooms. Driving it was raw and aggressive, every shift a fight, every launch a blast. The Dart HEMI Lightweight wasn't about comfort. It was about speed, power, and domination. Today, it stands as a rare and iconic piece of Mopar racing history. The 1970 Plymouth Roadrunner convertible 440+6 is one of the rarest and most powerful drop tops to ever come from the muscle car era. Designed for raw performance, it combined Mopar's brutal 446-barrel V8 with the freedom of open-air driving. The engine delivered 390 horsepower through 3 two-barrel carburetors and offered explosive torque, making it a serious street machine, not just a cruiser. Available with either a 4-speed manual or torque flight automatic, it gave drivers performance with versatility. Its appearance matched its aggression: bold high-impact colors, dust trail stripes, air grabber hood, and the signature Roadrunner badge. While the Roadrunner was always aimed at everyday muscle enthusiasts, the convertible version with the 440+6 engine was nearly unheard of. Only 3 were ever built in this configuration, making it one of the most exclusive production Mopars of all time. Today, it remains a high-performance icon that defines rarity, attitude, and freedom. The 1970 Dodge Challenger TA prototype was never intended for public roads. It was a pre-production test car, built to develop and validate the design and performance of what would become one of Dodge's most iconic muscle machines. These prototypes served as rolling test beds, helping Dodge meet the SCCA's Trans Am homologation rules by laying the groundwork for the production TA. This particular mule featured a 346-pack V8 with 3 two-barrel carburetors, officially rated at 290 horsepower. Though real output was likely higher. It came equipped with non-production elements like fiberglass hoods, side exit exhausts, experimental suspension components, and mock-up interiors. Wiring, parts, and panels were often borrowed or improvised. These cars weren't built to last. Most were destroyed after testing. Only a few survived, making them incredibly rare today. The 1970 Challenger TA prototype stands as a behind-the-scenes legend, a raw early draft of a street and track icon, born from experimentation and purpose. The 1971 Plymouth Cuda 446-barrel convertible was a rare powerhouse built at the end of the muscle car era. With insurance rates climbing and emissions rules tightening, big block machines were fading. But Plymouth delivered one last roar. Under the hood sat a 440 cubic inch V8, fed by 3 two-barrel carburetors, rated at 390 horsepower and 490 pound-feet of torque.
Pretty good.
This drop top wasn't just for show. It was a high-performance machine, available with either a 4-speed manual or heavy-duty automatic transmission. Visually, the 71 Cuda was aggressive and unforgettable, featuring quad headlights, a power bulge hood, and a distinctive shark tooth grille. High-impact paint, rally wheels, and bold badging made it a standout. But what truly sets it apart is its rarity. Only 5 were ever built in this configuration. That makes it not just a collector's dream, but one of the rarest production muscle cars ever made. A true legend, almost never seen in the wild.